No, no, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 104. Metz, Isabella Falls, Dixie 709. Speaking of imprisonment, Saint-Remy replied to Rosier, once we hear from our counterparts in Australia, we will consider where and how you will be held during our investigation. The range of options lies between sending you to jail to placing tracking devices on one or both of you and restricting your movements. If we deem you trustworthy of the tracking devices, you will not be allowed to travel, and your routine will be limited to work, attending to necessities such as shopping and outdoor activities for recreation. If you receive the latter, do not abuse it, as that would call for your immediate arrest and being held in jail without any chance of release unless you are found not guilty of all charges. An outcome I believe is impossible based upon what you have told us. You have broken the law, but if we can verify what you have said, we will likely overlook your offenses. In the meantime, I again give you the option of being held separately or being held in an interrogation cell together. Preferences, discussion needed? What are your thoughts? I prefer the company of Miss Habenair to solitary confinement, Rosier said. If we are held in a single cell, will we have any privacy? From one another, I mean. I understand we'll be under observation. Saint-Remy, snorting a small laugh and curling the left side of her mouth upward in a half-smile, said, our accommodations range from these interrogation cells to two-bedroom suites with a lavatory. If you are both comfortable sharing a cell, you can be brought to a slightly more hospitable cell. Joey, do you prefer to be alone or detained with your professor? Joey looked Saint-Remy in the eyes and said, I would much prefer being with Professor Rosier than being alone. Very well, Saint-Remy said with a nod. You shall be taken to a holding cell with more comfortable chairs and a lavatory. Cochon, have I neglected anything urgent? Nothing that cannot wait, Cochon said to Saint-Remy. I hope what you have told us is true, he said to the prisoners, because if it is not, you will find that we can be especially unpleasant to those who lie to our faces and lead us on wild goose chases. Shall I take them to the cell? He asked Saint-Remy. We can all go together, Saint-Remy said to Cochon with a nod. Cell 22 is ready. We can go, she concluded, flipping her hand towards the door. Saint-Remy stepped to the door and waited while Rosier and Joey rose and followed. With the buzzing of the lock, she opened the door and led the way out into the hallway with Cochon taking up the rear. We're right here with you, Balloony telepathed to Joey. I feel the need to again apologize for getting you into this horrid mess, and even though we know that Saint-Remy is devious, I'm hoping she's not blatantly lying in regard to where you're being taken and the possibility of your release. In just a moment, I'm going to take a quick peek into Prency's mind to see where he is, who he's with, and how they're proceeding with his interrogation. Shouldn't be there long. I'll let you know before popping in, Z concluded before breaking contact.